Hello and welcome back to this is Last Day's Messenger. I do have, believe it or not, another message. It has to do with the fact that I was visited. I had a manifestation of the Lord appear while I was sleeping, and He woke me up. So it was about 12:15 because I got up afterwards. The thing of it is, I don't have the clarity on exactly what the message is because he wasn't speaking. Okay, so I was awakened a little past midnight, and I saw him, and he just appeared to me. Um, he showed me with his finger, with his first finger, up, pointing up, and it didn't last for very long. First, I saw like a swirl, just a swirl of whiteness, just light all around, and I was aware. So I was sleeping, probably dreaming, don't remember what I was dreaming about, so it didn't seem to be important. But he woke me up. He appeared to me. He manifested himself in the way he does it, in the supernatural way that God does it. The Lord Jesus Christ manifests himself. It's not I don't know how to explain it. It's occurred to me before. He does reveal himself. He manifests himself. If we're abiding in him, we're pressing into the Lord for him to reveal things to us. He does. And I'm sure you realize this. A couple of years ago, I came on and I mentioned that I was made a messenger. I mean, I didn't ask to be a messenger for the Lord. He told me, he showed me in a dream, and I heard the words, I am an end-time messenger for the Lord Jesus Christ. It wasn't a long dream, but I remember myself specifically saying those words. And ever since then, I've been posting on YouTube. Before then, I was watching YouTube and that kind of thing. Now I am posting on YouTube as a messenger, and time is running short now. So I was thinking so much about that giant and why his head went down from yesterday's mini vision that he gave me. And I do have to say that I do think that he's sad about it because he has to do this. This is something he has to do. You know, he doesn't confide in me and tell me these things. I mean, maybe there are some out there that he does confide in and talk to. He shows me things. He manifests himself to me. He shows me pictures, like someone sketched a picture, and that's kind of like how I see him. Um, and so I saw. It looked like it could have been white gloves on him. I don't know, but then again, thinking about it, he's in the spirit, and all of heaven, I'm sure, is bright white and pure. So he just presented to me himself. I saw his face. I saw that it was him. I recognized him again. He awakened me at past midnight. And then it was like a cue, I believe. It was like he was giving me a cue. And I didn't think about that until many hours have gone by since midnight. I tried to go back to sleep, and I was able to, waiting to see what else would happen. Nothing else happened. I mean, I got up to see what the clock said. It was midnight. It was about, I don't know, 10 past, almost quarter past 12. And, I mean, I just got a sip of water, shook my head a little bit, and sat up in bed for a little while. But then I was tired, so, I mean, I just didn't take me too much longer to relax again and quiet myself down and go back to sleep. But it was vivid. There was his forefinger, and it was pointing up. It was white. He has a white finger. Okay, so he either had white tight-fitting gloves on, or this is his spiritual finger. I don't know. I couldn't tell you for sure. But I did see it was pointing up. The rest of his fingers were curled down so that just his forefinger was pointing up. And I said, Lord, okay, Lord, okay, Lord. And that's all I could say was, okay, Lord, okay. And that was the end of it. And so I was praying about it this morning very early. I get up early because I go to sleep very early. I can't seem to, you know, I can't seem to stay awake. I get into bed very early. That's all I'll say. It's a very early hour when I go to sleep. And then I also wake up very early and I'm praying. And you have to have your prayer language too. That always helps for him to hear you. Of course, you don't understand what you're saying. He understands what you're saying. You're edifying yourself to him. You're talking to him, and he knows what you're saying. That's the prayer language of tongues. So I was given that gift many years ago when I first got saved, when I first came to the Lord. I mean, there's a whole lot of things that go on, in the course of a long period of time, over 10 years. You're praising him, you're thanking him. You do get some gifts. Some people get, they operate in the spirit of knowledge. I operate in the spirit of the Lord's knowledge. He's given me his knowledge. I have read the book of Revelation and understand it. I asked for understanding of it. He made me basically read it until I could understand it, and I kept asking him. And the book of Daniel too, and other minor prophets and major prophets, Zechariah, Isaiah. I just have been reading. Don't spend a lot of time in the Old Testament. I have to be really honest. I do love the book of Isaiah, but I also spend a lot of time in the New Testament, and especially going over the book of Revelation. So now, I hope you're listening to the other messengers, because what they are saying is that, God is speaking and God is saying, these things are going to have to come about. What things? So this is why I have these pictures here. These are just a couple of DVDs that I've had from years back. One of them is The Day the Earth Stood Still, and the other one is Silent Mornings. These are not brand new videos at all. These are old videos, probably back in 2009 or so, even later than that. So he doesn't want us to be afraid of what we're going to see. I think that's what the gist of the message is. We're going to see really, really strange looking things to us. And the things that we have been witnessing and watching on TV and movies are now suddenly going to come to life. He's just saying, I think with the finger pointing up, it could be that this is like on the brink of, we're going to be, the ones who are ready are going to go. I really do believe that, and I don't know when. I don't have a day. I can't predict a time. He didn't talk in the message. He showed me very clearly, like a cue, like his forefinger was up. I saw his finger was up, and I thought to myself, well, he could be saying, look up, but no, he's not saying look up. He's pointing. So I thought, well, maybe you can help me. Again, I'd like to ask for comments here, of course. Any comment is much appreciated. I'm only a messenger, so don't shoot the messenger, please. I'm just going by what I'm getting. And the other day was a scary vision that only lasted for 20 seconds or so, about a giant in a cave. Now this morning, very, very early, I see him, and I see his finger going up. So that tells me a few things. It's time, I believe he's saying. He's only going to take those who are ready, okay? Not those who are sitting on the fence, not those that are doing their own thing in the world, loving the world, okay? You have to not be in this world. I know it's so difficult. Believe me, it's very, very difficult. A lot of men and women too love baseball, and they watch football games and all that. But you know what? If you're spending a lot of time doing that, and you're not spending a lot of time with him in the Bible, then he considers that to be worldly. Okay, I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. If you're doing what you really love to do, and it's in the world and it's of the world, guess what? I'm sorry. You have to be, in the Word, spending time with him and listening to what he's saying. So I know there are other messengers out there, and they're saying, don't be afraid. This is coming to pass. These UFOs, this is the modus operandi of the adversary. It's his trick. It's his way of saying, oh yeah, those people that are missing, all these people that are missing, yeah, we took them. because you're going to see the UFOs, okay? So I don't know what's going to first come about. It might be that we might see missiles, or we might hear of missiles dropping or something. You know, submarine attacks that are going to strike the Pacific coast. I don't know. Something on the East Coast is coming. But we might also be looking in the sky and seeing something. So don't be afraid. I mean, we know to stay in the house, obviously. But then we're to be ready. That's what I get out of all this. God was cueing me and saying, you know, this is it. I really feel that way, but please, please in the comments, please give me your feedback too. I'd love to hear your input. Thank you, and God bless you.